Welcome everybody to your Indie Snapshot for today. Today, we're taking a look at a game that I recently discovered and I'm having a hell of a good time playing, and that is Trackmania. What is Trackmania? Well, ever wonder what it would be like to race a Hot Wheel? It's that. It's exactly that. And I'm playing right now as I'm talking because I just, got into this game not too long ago. I've been playing for about an hour. Northern Lion actually talked about it on his Twitter. He's like, if anybody wants to play, I'll be playing this. And I said, sure. And I decided to jump on. So, what is Trackmania? Well, Trackmania is literally an arcade/sim racing mix. It is really incredibly fun, and it's all about trying to finish a track in the shortest time possible. And the key, or the kicker, is that these tracks are incredibly short. Sometimes they have little tricks or puzzles you need to kind of figure out, like one track has you finishing it first, and then going through it a second time before you can actually reach the exit, or actually it counts your finish through the exit as finished. And others are like this, where apparently you have to kind of go through a loop to a checkpoint and then jump off again. So it's all about finishing fast, and it controls really well. The thing about this game that I really enjoy, actually, is the fact that it's basically really easy to pick up and play, but friggin' incredibly hard to master because of the physics that the game kind of employs. So it's really simple. I'm playing with a keyboard here. Up is to go fast, left is turn left, right is go right, and back is hit the brakes. And it's all about kind of managing your momentum, knowing when to slow down or lay off the gas, knowing when to turn early, unlike I am, and when to brake, and when to hit your jumps. And it's really that simple. The tracks are always really kind of, as far as I've seen, really unique and fun. I've played about 6 tracks now. They're really unique. They always have this neat little, kind of like I said, like this puzzle element to it. And it's always difficult, I've realized. It's always exceptionally difficult, for that matter. But without really kind of making it overly debarring entry for people to play. Like I said, it's super simple to pick up and play. It's an open beta right now, so you can download Trackmania Stadium. That's what I'm playing right now. And you can check it out right now. There's a bunch of servers live. You can grab your own server if you so choose, and you just play. It's that simple. You just jump in and play. And that is it. And it is a blast. The community, from what I've been able to tell, from people talking and stuff, is just super awesome. They're really nice. They're always willing to give tips on how to play or beat the level. And that's really, really kind of cool. I'm all about these kinds of games in particular because for me, with my kind of time frame of how much time to have to play games, with working a full-time job and then setting aside time to record, edit, and managing time to spend with my soon-to-be wife, it makes it difficult to play like long-term games. On the other hand, playing a game like this, I can literally jump in and play for 5 or 10 minutes if that's how I want to, if that's what I wanted to do, and be done with it. Or I can do what I'm doing right now and be playing for like an hour and just having a good time doing it. All these people that you see are essentially ghosts of their actual vehicle. You can turn them off by hitting O, I believe. You can turn them off and just be you if you want to concentrate. But I like to kind of have this disastrous look of tons of games, or tons of cars just driving around. I believe this track is actually about to come to a close. It has been playing for a few minutes when I said, you know what, I'm having such a good time, I'm going to record. And yep, there it is. Next time. GG! So, it's super fun. It's really, I mean, there's not much to say about the controls outside of that. It really does handle exceptionally well, and I'm really, really liking that aspect of the game. 0th place. Same. So after every track, it usually asks you, what do you think of the track? You can rank it, and then it hits next, and the dubstep is crazy, and then it gets you right into the next track, which is probably part of the reason I'm having such a hard time putting this game down, is because it just shoots you into track after track after track after track. So, we're gonna be going to the next track. I'm gonna play this track, maybe one more after this, and I automatically could say this game is a blast. It's gonna be $10 upon release, so I definitely think that's going to be worth it. You can buy it right now. You can kind of pre-buy it for like $8.99, and it's super fun. It's such a good time. So I'm going to hope to finish this track. The first couple runs, I usually either don't finish or I do such a bad job at that it's not even worth kind of keeping track of it. But the reason I do it is, well, I wonder if I have to actually go through that checkpoint. That's I'm curious if they actually have to go through checkpoints. Apparently not. Let's see. Oh, I went off the edge anyway. But I usually continue even if I'm doing absolutely horrible, I'll usually continue playing just to try and feel out the course. That's what I've decided. It's probably best to just feel out the course as best you can. And the reason for that is so that next time you go through this track, because it's super easy, it's quick, super quick, you'll know what to kind of expect. And if you do mess up really hard, like I say I hit a wall, all I have to do is hit backspace or delete, and it will immediately send me into the send me to the start, and a countdown from 3 down to 0. So it's super fun. It's super easy to get into. That's what I can't actually believe that a game like this is super easy. Look at that, 12, and that's the whole track right there. That's the entirety of the track. Super quick, right? So let's see if we can get this done, and let's see if we can beat our record. So now that we know we finished 13th, we could potentially try and beat our record of 13th place and maybe end really high. Well, that'd be a first. I mean, 13th place is definitely the highest I've ever been, but if I can maintain 13th place, that'll be the epitome. See, I'm already beating my old record by 0.22 seconds, but I'm already in 22nd or 23rd place, which is not a good place to be, essentially. It's so hard to know when to kind of let your brakes up and when to gas it, and now I'm in 19th. Let's ask where Ryan is. Because we kind of have this back and forth race going on. I'm curious where he is. I'm hoping I'm kicking his ass. Needless to say, I'd say for a first time really playing the game, I'm actually pretty damn good at it. This is my first time booting it up. I've beaten Ryan once on one track. Ryan's Northern Lion, and I was sure to rub it into his face. I don't know if he's actually on anymore. I think he might be. Oh, that was bad. So I'm just going to hit delete there and just go back. As you can see, nice and easy to kind of go back to. And let's see if we can potentially keep going and finish up this track. I want to see if I can beat my place of 13th, though I don't know if that's even possible. I'm sure people have already beaten it, but let's see if we can do this. Oh, come on, come on. Yeah, we hit that nice and smooth, though not as smooth as I would have liked. And we can hit this really kind of hard and potentially turn in really hard. Oh, I missed that checkpoint. I hope that's okay. We'll find out, won't we? I don't know if it'll let me. Nope. You have to hit every checkpoint to finish. That makes things much more difficult, but I appreciate that. Let's see if we can. Oh, there goes that guy off the edge. Poor bastard. All right, I'm beating my old record by about 0.04 seconds, so I'm probably in 25th place. I'm in 19th place now somehow, with a higher record compared to the one time I finished. So if we can hit this, that'll be great. I wonder what's left. There's obviously you can go left at some point, but I don't know if it matters. 32nd place, not going to be good. Maybe we'll finish, though. Oh, God. Oh, we hit it. Thank goodness. And we're not going to do so well here. 33rd place. I'm doing worse as we go, which is indicative to how I play games like this. I don't think Northern Lion is actually on anymore, but that's fine. I think he left after the last track, which he was doing. I'll hit him up on Twitter after this. Alright, we're on 14th place. Not bad. We can potentially even crank this if I can. Again, it's all about knowing when to let up on the gas and when to hit the gas. And if we can manage it like that was actually really good. I'm really happy with that. If we can do that. That was a wide turn. Wide turns are going to basically the end of you here. 31st place, though still better than... Oh, Lord. Alright, we'll try one more time. And we go. Each track you have about, I want to say about 5 minutes to try and do as best as you can. They give you a good amount of time. And it's always completely hectic. I mean, I'm pressing down on my keys incredibly hard right now. But it's really fun. The visual style of this game is kind of nice and clean, and it's really smooth looking. The track variation, though the designs of the track, or should I say the textures and the actual design of the maps are relatively the same, or not design, but like the textures, the look of the tracks are relatively the same. The designs are always incredibly unique. I've only seen two different types, this like nice clean stadium look, and like a dirt board or dirt track. kind of look, this off-road look. But otherwise, other than that, it's really fun. So we'll play for a little bit more before I call it on this video at the very least. And I'll give you my overall view on the game outside of awesome. And I'm having a way better time than I thought I would with this game. Seeing that racing games aren't really my thing, this has, again, it kind of brings me back to the Hot Wheeling days. And here's the dirt, like off-road kind of dirt track type look that we've got going. Whoa, nice big jump. I love these big jumps. It gives me that cool sensation of just flying. It's really awesome. So if we can hit this with some relative ease, nope. And I like how your car actually gets dirty as you drive through, like that. It's really kind of awesome. The more you drive through the dirt track, the dirtier your car gets. And it's going to be a nice jump. I would have come to the realization is you want to try and hit these jumps basically as straight on as possible and not turn while you're jumping. Again, probably very, very normal kind of like no-brain kind of mechanics for people who play arcade racing games more often than I do. But for me, it's very much a learning process as I don't often play racing games. So for me, it's something I've learned as I've gone on. And let's see if we can at least get past this jump. There have been maps where I have not been able to get past the first half of it because of how hard some of them are. And that's something that is very important to point out, is that some of these tracks I've been able to finish on second or third try, never on the first. And others I have never been able to finish just because the difficulty varies wildly. But the better you get at the game, it's one of those games that the better you get at it, the more you can you realize how good you're getting at it. And wow, this is... Oh, God. Oh, I was able to hit that and land. Oh, man, that was good. And we're in 6th place. If we could finish... That just tells me, if I'm in 6th place right now, that just tells me that not a lot of people have even come close to finishing the map, which I will gladly accept. And apparently there was the end right there, and I fell off right at the end, which is super sad, which is unimpressive, I think, is what I was going for. So we have finished that as fast as humanly possible. At least here. Let's see if we can potentially overtake some of these. That was not a good landing, which is definitely going to shave off quite a few seconds. But not bad enough where I am super low. 11th place. Though I don't know how many people are actually playing anymore. It seems like we've lost a hell of a lot of people, so let's see if we can do a little bit of... Oh, God, we're not going to land very good. This is not going to be good. Nope, we don't want to do that. You don't want to land like that. So we'll give this one more in this track, one more, maybe 2 more shots, and I'll call it for this little snapshot. I don't even know who does this. I don't even think it's anybody big. I know there's Trackmania Canyon, which because this is definitely not a new game by any stretch, but the stadium portion of it, the stadium part, quote unquote, kind of like an expansion pack-ish, I guess. I think it's standalone though. Is definitely new. So let's see. Up we go. Can we land this? Okay. I took this as kind of a little bit too crooked. Oh, God, and I hit that wall. All right, one more. Just one more. That's all I really want. So, like I said, it's really easy to get into, really incredibly hard to master. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Woof, that was actually not a bad turn. I definitely could have taken a little better. I definitely took it a lot wider than I wanted to. But if I can finish this track at this point, I will consider it a success for me. Okay, let's see if we can take this. Yep, that's probably how we wanted to do it. Can we land this is the question. We definitely landed it suboptimally. Our momentum definitely slowed down a bit from hitting and landing at a sideways angle. And the fact that we're in 17th place is not that good. Oh, Lord. Oh, God, and that's going to be that. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm thinking I'm going to wrap it up here. It's great. Check it out. The open beta is free. You can just play it right now. Try it for yourself. If you like it, buy it. I know I'm going to be playing it. Northern Lion's going to be getting his own custom server up and running. If enough people that my viewers enjoy it as well, feel free to always want to play with me. It's super fun. Again, so easy to just jump into and have a good time and enjoy. And... come on, baby. If we can, this is definitely my last one. My last track run here. And I don't know if there's any... I've seen people driving around in not these, like, kind of Hot Wheels looking cars. But I don't know how you do that or how anybody would go about doing that, getting those types of cars. So there's obviously some sort of customization. You can buy tracks to, I think, in some sort of microtransaction type situation. I'm not entirely sure on that. But it's super fun. I definitely suggest you guys check it out. Thank you so much for joining me. I think you use in-game currency actually to buy maps, now that I think about it. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I know I did. And I will see you next time.